What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and in the last Dynasty video, we took a little break from the conference schedule and played Notre Dame in another top 25 matchup, and ended up getting the win 24-10. It was a defensive battle throughout. Thankfully, we had a really good second quarter. They pretty much won the second half, but it was too little too late. We're still undefeated, 8-0, third in the country, and today we're headed back into the conference schedule. We're going to take on Washington. They're 1-7. We got way more talent than they do. They've just not been recruiting very well during the Dynasty. We've done a little scouting in the previous video. They run a pro-style offense and a 4-3 defense. They got an impact fullback. This is the third straight team that we faced that has an impact fullback. And on defense, they have got a really weak secondary. I'm going to try to exploit that as best as I can today. If you need more info on Washington, again, look back at the end of the last video for some of the details there. But you look at the stats, it seems like they run the ball pretty well. They got one really good halfback. He is not an impact player, though. I expect him to make some plays today. And defensively, it looks like their rush defense is really good, which makes sense because they have a really good defensive end that we'll have to go up against, and I think one pretty decent defensive tackle. So hopefully we can take care of business today before we move on to bigger and better things. But before we do that, let's go to recruiting. We got some bad news, but it's not terrible news. Kevin Brown visited in the last game, and he did not commit. He is a soft verbal. We got the positive pitch. We just need him to commit. Hopefully he will do that today. We got all of our points on him, so make sure you stay to the end of the video, and we'll see if we can pick up his commitment. We have a night game in Tucson, Arizona. Looks like it'll be a pretty one. At least there will be no rain. We've done a good job defending our home turf as of late. Yes, ideal weather. Should be a good one. Washington beat us, what, a couple of seasons ago, but we got revenge on them last year. Hopefully we can do the same today. But as you can tell, it's us and USC, and Oregon State is right behind us too. And here come the Arizona Wildcats and the Washington Huskies. Really good looking uniforms there. They're going to highlight Rhodes. I expect him to have a really good game today just because their secondary is very weak, and we're going to spread them out and we're going to throw some. Hopefully we can exploit that weak secondary. They're going to pick us to win. Let's go to the coin toss. They got a bald-headed, that must be their fullback. That's pretty cool. And they got a long-haired guy. This guy right here is the fullback, I'm not mistaken. This guy right here is their impact defensive end. Looks like we won the toss. I want the ball to start second half. And let's get right into the game.
And they're ready to kick this one away.
No impact players on the back end, so I'm going to kick it straight, or as straight as I can. This one's going towards the sideline.
Number 24,
see if we can get a stop. Get a tackle there. I expect them, to be honest, to run some just because their lone impact offensive player is that fullback. And there he is, Kravitz.
Ace backfield.
Hopefully we can shut him down today. Play action. Good throw. Going to get a first down out of that.
And he's taken down.
Little wheel route to the tight end.
Sure was.
I'm going to stay with the same play. As you can tell, they don't have any other impact players on offense besides the fullback. Their quarterback can run a little bit. I think he's got 74 speed. I'm not too worried about him running on us, though. Good throw to the tight end. Go pick up another 7-8 yards. That's 2 straight passes. But I think they're going to run here, so I'm going to just call the same thing. Just do a base cover 2. I imagine they're just going to try to pick up the first down here.
The Huskies come out in the ace formation.
See what they do.
Randolph hands it off.
Somebody make a tackle if they can. Going to get a first down with the fullback.
And nice running by the fullback.
No question. What impresses me is
they're going with a bigger set. I'm going to go with a cover 1. They still don't really have the bodies to run 4-4. I'm going to do something like this. Let's move the defensive tackles over. It looks like he gets a few yards. Thankfully, he's not super fast. Any yards he's going to get today is just gaping holes. And just breaking tackles. I'm going to go zone blitz on this one, though.
Fifth play of this drive.
It said they was going, I hate when it does that. It said they was going one wide receiver.
Goes with the ace set here. Randolph.
They didn't get the first. That's 3rd and 4-ish.
2-yard carry by the
They're going goal line. Interesting. I'm gonna go man lock just to be safe.
3rd and 4.
If I knew they was going to run it, then I would definitely go with the all-out blitz. But let's do something like this instead. I can see him probably running it, just giving it to Kravitz.
Here's a handoff left side.
Ah, fumble. Pick it up, somebody. Or not him. Did they get the first? I don't think they did. 4th and 1. They're going to punt it. We got to be careful here. I'm going to go double lightning. I can't imagine them faking it. It's been so long since I've seen the CPU fake it.
That's pretty harsh. I'd say give him another chance if he does a good job of blocking.
I just want a clean return here. Just nobody do anything goofy.
It's a high kick, and it holds up there.
We're going to fair catch that. Everybody get out of the way. Everybody get out of the way. So we're in a bad spot. We're like on the 3-yard line. Ooh, they got it to 7. Never mind. That's going to be nice. So what down? We are on the right hash. Okay, I'm going to be in spread and trips a whole lot today, just because their secondary is so bad. I want to force their corners out there. Their linebackers are really good. They got 3 really good ones. Now they're going man here. I'm just going to hand this off. I like the numbers. Let's see when we get up the field. I'm going to get decent numbers with long bonds. What we can do here is stay in this formation. We're going to go double screens. I did have shotgun empty as a formation in the last game, but I switched up because I needed some running, extra running. High snap. Get it out there quick. Get a field. Get a field. Good little play there to Thomas. The high snap didn't help things. But I need a little extra running component. The shotgun empty does not give me that. So let's go halfback out. Let's just stay in this formation for a little bit. So the whole goal is to keep them spread out. They're going nickel, but I hope they go dime a lot more today. Looks like they're going cover 1. Good catch. Not the best throw. Did we get the first? That's close. 2nd and inches. We'll go P read from here. Zone. See, they got 2 impact guys on that side. I will probably get this one out quickly. I was fixing to get sacked. Get a first down there. 1st and 10. Let's go. Let's go wide receiver curls. So now they're going 4-3. And look at their linebackers. Much better than their corners. Let's do something like this. Cover 1. Ah, he dropped it. Dude straight up dropped it. I'm going to sneak in a little bit of... We need to get our backup quarterback in there just for option purposes. I guess we're going to the right. I may get a block or 2 over here. I'm just going to keep it, get a first down. We'll go back to that formation a little bit later. I'm going to go back here. We're going to go Y stick. Keep spreading it out. Again, this is the formation we want them to be in. Looks like we're going zone. He's not open. Ooh, watch out. That could have been really bad. That was a good defense, actually. That was my fault. 2nd and 4. Slot seams. They're going man, and I don't have a whole lot of room to go over the top. So I'll probably just go to Denard, keep it simple. They're going to cover 1 anyways. I'm going to get a touchdown. Can we get in? Good play. So that's a good start to the game. Just matriculated down the field. Kept their weakness on the field as much as we could. And just go to our playmakers. Get yards and eventually get points. So good play to our impact receiver. Want to make sure he gets his touches today for sure. Let's go ahead and kick an extra point. We'll get back on defense, continue doing the same thing. I thought our defense played well in the last drive. Do something like this. The kick is good. 8 plays, 93 yards. Took about a minute and a half off the clock. Let's see if I can have a little better kick than last time. more straight, at least. He's definitely going to return it.
Number 24 takes it at the 4.
Uh-oh. Shoo, that could have been bad. Holding or a clipping or some sort. It's going to happen right there. We'll definitely accept that as a clipping. First and 10 on the 12. Again, I'm expecting them to run the ball just because of their impact fullback, but they threw the ball more on that last drive. Let's see what they do here. They seem to be really liking ace normal. Run up the gut. That's what I'm expecting a lot today. That right there. All right, let's do a one high. Throw something a little different at him. I'm going to flip it. I want my one high safety to the side of the receivers. I just couldn't get off the guard. That makes it what? 3rd and 1. I'm going to go back to man lock because I can see them doing play action or something similar, but I'm expecting to run normally to the strong side, so we'll do something like this. They're moving their big old tight end. He's not a tight end. He's an offensive line, but I still, they're going to pass it. Let's see what they do. Oh, my gosh. The big 70, the big offensive lineman caught the ball. That's pretty funny. Okay, let's do a zone blitz.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 26.
You don't get to see that too often, a fat boy catch. I'm going to control the blitzer myself.
Go with the I formation.
Hopefully they go play action. That'd be nice. Nope, right up the gut. That's a good play call against my defense. I'm going to go back to a cover 2.
2nd and 6. This is the 5th play of this drive.
Back to ace normal they go.
2 tight end set. They'll go with the
Ow. Man, he went right by me. That was too easy of a juke for him, too. So he's already averaging about 5 yards. He's already got 8 rushes. I mean, he's going to have like 30-plus carries today. Let's do a one high to nickel since they're spreading us out.
1st and 10, and this is the 6th play of the drive.
Do something like this. I want my linebacker to come through that B gap. Ah, he broke the tackle.
They'll bring him down.
Again, that's just what we'll have to deal with a lot today. I'm going to blitz the nickel this time.
2nd and 4.
We'll keep sending 5 until they force us to do something differently. Do something like this.
3 wideouts here.
A little weak on the left side. Hope I can do okay with it. Well, I got the tackle, so it's what, 3rd and 3? I'm going to go one high. If I was them, I'd probably just run the ball. I think that's their best chance. Do something like this. Let's see what they go with. Ah, broke the tackle. But he did get the first. Good job. It took a couple guys to bring him down. I had to hit him to stall him a little bit to get our corner a chance to make the tackle. If that's what it takes, and so be it. So we're going to force another punt. This time I'm going to go all-out block. Just don't run into the punter. I'd love to see us get a block.
They line up to punt this one away.
I'm going to do something like this. Control this guy myself. Nope, couldn't come through. Little fair catch this one.
And they make the fair catch at the 10. Passing wasn't much of a problem.
I need to get my fullback out there a little bit. Let's go and do some play action at least.
They'll take over the 10-yard line.
We're going zone. Let's see what happens here.
Arizona comes out with an I formation.
Cover 2. I got hit when I threw this may get picked. Oh, he dropped it.
It's dropped. Dropped by the wideout.
Junk. Well, wasn't expecting that. He just straight up dropped it. Let's go P. Reed. They're going man nickel, who's on the slot receiver. Hopefully that linebacker. Looks like he is. Go.
He might have a chance.
Get a first down.
And that one goes for a big
Just enough. Oh, my gosh. Okay. I want to go. I'm going to do play action from here. They're going zone.
1st and 10.
This may be a bad idea. Their front 7 may be good enough to where it's just going to be tough to go up against. That's a good play to the tight end to get a first down there. I want to go here. Let's put in Denard right there just because he's our best receiver. Now, this is the wide receiver version of the zone read. But I'm going to keep it regardless just to get him a chance. Let's just cut up field. I didn't think that was a good idea to pitch it there. So that makes it what? 2nd and 3. I think I'm going to go back. Let's do deep attack. This is normally a 3rd and long play, but it's 2nd and 3. Let's do a little motion. Let's do something like this. He's not open. Just enough of a catch. Good job, Smith. I thought he overshot it there. Get a first down. We'll go here, and I want to... let's go QB choice. So they're going to keep their defensive end probably over there all day. See, this is going to be bad. I think I'm going to keep it with Rhodes. Just to get some... Yeah, that could have been a disaster if I would have handed it off. That's a good defense on their part. 2nd and 10, we'll stay here. I'll probably go back to halfback out. They're going man. That clock is just slowly running.
The Wildcats.
High snap again.
It's a bad snap. Wants to throw outside.
Good play to Denard. Just makes sense to go to him when you can. We're going to go here. I'm going to do a halfback screen. We haven't called this one yet. We'll flip it. Looks like they're going man, so we'll go to somebody on the right. Hopefully McCoy can make the catch this time. Unless they go cover 0. Let's look at our matchups. Cover 1. Ooh. I had to throw it off my back foot. That was kind of my fault. 2nd and 7. What's a good idea? I want to... We'll go back to P. Reed. And once we get in the red zone, we can start sprinkling our fullback a little bit. So I like the numbers. Can we get a block on that middle? Ooh, can we get it around? Just get enough of the first. There we go. And I would like to sprinkle in our fullback. But we don't have a whole lot of room to do much of that. What worries me is when we go into this bigger set just to do a basic run, what's going to happen is we got their best set out there. So I'm going to flip this, actually. We're going to bring this receiver over. I'm trying to stay away from those impact players. Do something like this. Get a block or two. Nope. That's what worries me. Thank the Lord he didn't fumble it right there. So we're going to go back out and spread it. I want to... Looks like he's kind of... Let me see here. I'm going to... Can we get Denard in there? Looks like we can't. Let's just leave it there. Let's go double screens. So they're going man, so we'll go right back to Thomas. I'm actually glad they're doing this. Let's see if we can get a touchdown on this one. Can we get at least a first down or a touchdown? Good deal. I kind of wanted to get Denard a touch on that when he was feeling it, but I could have went to a formation sub and forced him there, but that's okay. We got the points. That's all that matters. Went back to that double screen look again. Thomas is just quick enough to get the 6. Let's go ahead and kick another extra point. Again, this first half is just absolutely flown by. I guess both teams are just keeping it in bounds. Not a whole lot of stoppages. I would love to get the ball back one more time, but I can't carry those timeouts over, so we'll just see what happens on this drive. I don't want them to score. I'd honestly just rather go to the half 14-0, then give them a bit of a break and then score on us before the half. I just don't want that. So let's see how they handle this last minute. I don't know if they feel like they're good enough to go down the field and score right before the half. They may just run the ball. Let's just do a basic cover 2, see how we handle that.
Ball on the 26.
Back to ace normal they go, their favorite formation.
2 tight ends here.
Let's see if I can get a push on this guard.
Randolph.
I want to pass it.
First down. Throws this one out to the left.
Are they going to call a timeout? They're calling a timeout, so they're going to try to do something with this. 2nd and 1. I'm going to take a chance on a zone blitz.
2nd and 1.
I'm a little worried about the back end being a cover 2, but maybe we can.
Washington.
This is what we're good. Good deal. So they went play action. That helped. I'm calling a timeout here. It's 3rd and 6.
Those guys on defense are just
This may be a mistake. They may convert this and may go right down the field and do something. But I want the ball back one more time. That would be my preference. Let's see if we can do that. Now, this quarterback can run a little bit, so I don't know if it's a good idea for me to rush this guy. Ooh, going basic toss. Well, that was a wasted play. And, well, at least they had to call a timeout. So, that's what you get for at least trying that. But that was a good play call on their part. Went toss the weak side of the blitz. So we'll go quarters. I expect a pass here the rest of the way. We're going play action. Get a tackle there. This is where things may get goofy. Who knows what they're going to call here? This is the hurry up. They may do just a basic run or something. Play action's what they're doing. Wide open over there. Yeah, I think he got in. 1st and 10. And we'll just stay in quarters again. So you know their entire offense is pretty much run, play action. Play action here. Wide open there. So they're just going right down the field. They may score before the half.
Not only was it good decision making,
let's see what they call on this one.
Just long enough for him to find his target. And when you combine the two,
basic run up the gut, and dang it, there he goes. Just another easy first down.
They'll bring him down. He's not your
well, what did I just say earlier?
You bet he can.
Take a chance, trying to stop him, get the ball back. I got to call a timeout. I was fixing to get a flag. I had to on that one.
Takes a timeout.
Let's do a blitz from our nickel.
1st and 10. And this is the 8th play of the drive.
We'll do something like this.
Randolph lines up in the shot.
I'll go after him with Turner.
Randolph drops back on 1st down.
Great play. Just a little slant route.
And Lee, what do you have for us?
I'm calling another timeout. I don't want them to call something goofy and get an easy touchdown, so we're going to put the pressure on them. Let's just do man lock.
I formation looking for 6. The Husky.
Do something like this and just hope for the best. Get him. Great stop. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So we're going to force the field goal. We'll take it. I'm fine with that. But like I said, that's the chance you take when you're trying to stop them on a 3rd down and they get it. Now that gives them a little momentum. They go right down the field. But I'd rather them have the field goal than 6 points. That's a good job by our defense. This should be an easy kick right down. Yep. So we got 2 seconds left in the half. Unless we get a humongous return, we'll just take a knee and head to the locker room. I'd love to see like McCoy just get a big break. We haven't had any luck on special teams this year. Great return. He's one of our fastest guys. He's got like 92 speed, but just wasn't enough. So 14-3 to end of the first half. Make sure you check out my website, playbookgamer.com. I got a bunch of good stuff here, including my shop, where I got everything broken down in various categories, like my ebooks in PDF format. I have videos. Of course, those are my courses. And then I got various services like a private coaching video, coaching sessions if you want to do like a one-on-one chat with me. I got a bunch of memory card options if you need roster files and draft classes if you are a PlayStation 2 console gamer. I also got all this broken down by game as well. And don't forget to check out the Vault. This is my Google Drive folder where I have thousands and thousands of files pertaining to a lot of my gaming stuff, along with my humongous real football playbook collection, which I absolutely love. That's just a great way to learn more about the game. So make sure you check all this out. I got links scattered throughout. Let's check out some stats. 143 to our 183. They eventually started running a whole lot more than passing, which I kind of expected that. But I think our offense, we're doing just fine. We're scoring touchdowns on every single drive. Washington is just doing enough to run clock and such. We haven't had a single 3rd down conversion yet. Not even an attempt, which is actually a good thing. That means your offense is doing its job. No turnovers for either team, so both of them are keeping it clean. Rhodes, 10 for 12, 116 yards and 2 touchdowns and no picks. Running the ball, Long Bonds with 37 yards. Burks has got a couple. Smith has got one. Some really good averages when we get the chance to actually run it. Receiving, had 4 or 5 different fellas get a catch or two here and there. Looks like Denard and Thomas have got the touchdowns. And defensively, McCovey is leading in tackles, which is good. Tackles for loss, Vickers, and we got the 1 sack by Vickers. And we don't have any interceptions. Let's head back onto the field. Third quarter. Let's go right down, get a touchdown, and stretch this lead. Looks like we're going to kick at the Thomas this time. Let's see if we can get a block or two. Get over here, get a block right there. But it's coming back. Chop, yeah. So that's coming back to the 12. I wonder what hash are we on. I assume they're back on they got us on the left hash. So I'm going to spread them out some more. Again, I think this is just a good idea. Keep their weakness out there. They're going man, nickel. Cover 0.
Arizona comes out in the shotgun.
I'm going to hand it off. Get up here. Get about 8 yards. I probably could have went over the top there, but I think that was a good decision what we just done right there. Let's go quick slants. We're going zone. We haven't got to call this play yet. Let's see what they do here.
Arizona in a 4-wide set, back to pass.
And he can't hang on to it. You got to catch it. I don't know what else to tell you. You just got to catch the ball. Should be an easy catch. We're going to do another pass. We're going to go, they're going man. I'm afraid they may go cover 0. I'm going to go first down. Good job. Good job, McCoy. Get that going. I'm going to, I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'm going to do a toss play. What worries me again, do I need to keep that 4-3 out there just because it's pretty good? Let's just give it a shot. I just want to get my fullback out there a little bit, let him make a play or two. Just bad play. Awful. So we're going to go back to the spread. I think that's a good idea. Let's go slot seams.
It's 2nd down and 12 to go.
Going zone. We'll do something like this. He's not open. We'll go to Smith, but just not a whole lot out of it. So that's going to be a 3rd and long. 3rd and 8 to be exact. I'll go halfback corner. We're going man, thankfully. We're going to go to the Nard on this one. I think that's just our safest bet to get a first. Gee, what was that? Come on, Rhodes. That was the worst throw ever. I didn't do anything special here. He just burnt. Oh, that's terrible. So what we may end up doing is try to run the ball a little bit more in the next drive. I don't know. We'll just see. But that was a bad play, or bad drive all around. Man, I hated that. That should have been an easy first down. And they're going to get good field position here. I'm going to go one high. Just expect more running. Do something like this. Good tackle. I think that's Vickers, or I think it's Palmer. I should know my own players. 2nd and 10. Let's go quarters. See what we can do here. I'm going to do a tight front. Ran right over me, but thankfully I stalled him enough, so it's 3rd and long. We'll go cloud. Need to throw in some of that cover 6 a little bit later. I just forget to do it. It's brand new. It's going to take me a while to get used to some of the newer stuff. Sack. Great job, Long. I had no problem getting around the tackle, coming right on through to get the sack. They may get a good view here, not the best. Big play right there. They had a perfect opportunity to go down the field, score a touchdown, and make this game even more interesting. But our defense kept them in check. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to go back and run some of that option stuff. Just nowhere to go there. So we're on the left hash. I probably need to put Burks in one of those spread sets, but that's okay. Let's just go back to speed option. And that's what worries me. They got their 4-3 out there. So where do you go?
They go with the option.
I'm not really seeing much there, so we'll go 5 or 6 yards with Burks. We'll go P. Reed.
2nd and 7.
Zone nickel. We'll probably throw this one.
The Wildcats line up with 4 wideouts. Lets it go. And it's caught. Makes a move.
Didn't get the first, though. We didn't get it. So, but I do want to... I feel like we need to run the ball. Let's do the other toss.
3rd and 2
I feel like our offense is good enough to at least get this first down. So let's see if we can do that. We're going to run away from... Get up the field. There we go. Run away from their impact guys. Get a first down there. I'd like to try some play action off of this. We can do that here. Not the screen. I want to go back to PA boot. I want to see them go man. They're going zone again. Last time this was almost picked, but let's see what they do here. Ooh. Wide open touchdown. 6 points. So we got lucky on this play, and I'm going to show you why. I'll show you why we got lucky. Great throw, right where it needed to be, easy touchdown, and here's why it was an easy touchdown. So, and I think I've talked about this in the past, but there is a play, I don't know which one it is, I actually need to look at it, probably need to fix it, but there's a play out of the 4-3 defense. It is a cover 2 zone blitz of some sort, I forgot which one it is, but the strong safety, like any other cover 2, is supposed to go back and defend his half of the field. But for whatever reason, there's a glitch where he just kind of stays still. So pay attention to the strong safety right there on the play action. Look, he's backing up, and then he just stops. So at this point, who's wide open? Anybody that's going to be over here, and that is McCoy. Just a good play to him. I'm going to get an easy touchdown. This may be a good one as well. Something like that'll be a really good one. Maybe go and get that while I'm here. Good deal. So that may give you some incentive to run bigger sets, do play action. That way you may see more cover 2 out of 4-3. You may see that particular play is what I'm getting at. So you may be able to exploit that a time or two a season. It's not going to happen a lot. Whenever they do call it and you go play action, boom, there you go. You can get a really big play. So the third quarter is off to a good start. I'm going to go ahead and kick it off down the middle. See if we can get a tackle. May tackle. There you go. I'm going to go one high. Looks like they're going with a bigger set. They're doing that. I'm going to do something like this. Don't run to the left, please. Thankfully, their fullback is just not meant to carry the ball a whole lot. He's just too slow. 2nd and 7. They may go play action here, so we can try another zone blitz.
7 coming up here. Ball on the 26. The Huskies come out showing 3
I may
wide.
just stop like right here. I'm going to let the CPU handle the blitz. Let's see what he can do with it.
Randolph drops back.
There we go. So good job. I occupied the right tackle. Ooh, and their quarterback's hurt. I hate to see that. But they got a, what's their backup look like? We can check that. He's out, so it's a pocket passer. True freshman Joe Carter may get baptized by fire tonight in this game. So that makes it, what, 3rd and forever? We can go cloud. It's a little bit long for me to try cloud. Normally, I'd probably rather go man against this. I'm going to do something like this. Good pickup on the blitz on that side, but not with long. That freshman had no chance. 4th and 20. Good play by Long. Outside of, he's probably been our best recruit of the entire Dynasty, if you think about it. He was, what, the big 5-star local kid that we picked up, and he's just been steady every single year. He's a junior this year. He may want to leave pro or go pro early after this season. I hope he doesn't. I'd like to convince him to come back. We got bodies at defensive end. We're kind of okay there. I'm going to fair catch that because of that dude right there. Yeah. So we're on the left hash. I want to go back to this play right here. I like to get my fullback going if they'll let me. We're going to take a chance on this one. They go cover 1. We may be able to, let's see.
Play fake.
Ooh, that's a bad. Ooh, that's. I'm glad that didn't work out. So that linebacker was close. I didn't expect the impact linebacker to be on him, and I threw it really hard. But can you imagine if he would have caught that? Either way, that probably wasn't a good decision on my part. 2nd and 10. I'm going to go back here. We're going to do the triple. And they keep calling zone every time I call this play. Last few games, it's been that way. Even with that shift, I'm still going to keep it with the quarterback. Just pitch it off just enough. And a fumble. I swear. What do you do? It wasn't the juke. I guess it was the juke. Yeah, I guess it was. Don't juke into it. I'm just trying to make a play with my impact wide receiver. And he didn't. So we're going to get back on defense. Next time, I guess I'll just stiff arm. Let's do something like this.
Carter comes to the line with 3 wide.
Their backup quarterback still out there.
To the air on 1st down.
We're going to get about 7 yards on that backside slant.
Reception good for 7 yards.
Let's do a 1 high at a nickel.
2nd and 3 coming up. Ball on the 35.
Do something like this.
4 wide.
I expect a run by the fullback.
Inside handoff.
Fumble. Oh, why can't we get that one? So that makes it, what, 3rd and 4? They're going goal line, apparently. I'm going to go man lock. This is the long goal line stance. We'll do something like this, just in case they do run. This is 2 down territory for them as well. He didn't get it, but they will go for it, I would think. They're going to do the exact same thing. I'll stay in man lock. So their quarterback's out for 4 weeks. That just adds more salt to the wound for their season. Get him, get him, get him. Now he's hurt. Injured his hip. Ooh, you don't hear that too often. Oh, gosh. I hope that's not too serious. So now what are they going to do on offense? That's the end of the 3rd quarter. That was a good quarter for us. We got another touchdown. 21-3. It's not a big slobber knocker of a blowout or anything, but we're still doing our part, more or less. I'm going to do something like this. They got a good running back. He's like an 84 overall, but they could keep going to the fullback. That's just whatever. We're getting yards out of it, so what do I know? We'll go back to that zone blitz again. Maybe they'll go play action.
This is the 6th play of this drive.
Do something like this. I'll occupy the tackle.
Carter fakes a handoff.
Wide open, 1st down. Good little play design there. 1st and 10. Going with the bigger set, but I'll go cover 2.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone.
Got to be careful. This game's not over with yet. I don't know if they could do it without their fullback or... See, that's who they need to get the ball to. Look how much faster he is. That was a good tackle. I'm going to go quarters.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 16. Single setback.
Do something like this. Let's see if we can get a stop. Love to get him at a 3rd and long.
Back to pass. He's looking. Throws this one out to the right.
Wow. What do you do there? Both of them. Somebody had to catch it, and my corner couldn't. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. Oh, you got to be kidding. Went right through his hands. Oh, jeez. So they're going to go for 2. So they can go down 10.
They line up in the jumbo set.
Their fullback's still not out there.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback.
Did not get it. So we are up 12. So what we got to do is to go right down the field. We're going to score again. I'm going to run my normal offense. I'm not going to play keep away.
Washington ready to kick this one off.
We got to get the ball back to Denard, even though he made a bad play on that last one. We're going to let that one go.
So the offense comes out after their last drive, had the ball in.
We'll do something like this. Halfback screen.
They'll start this drive at the
We're going man. We'll go to somebody on the left. Looks like we got a good matchup on both sides.
Arizona
going cover 1 though. Not a good throw. Good catch. We can try. There's smash, white corner. I haven't called this in forever. They're going man, so they're fullbacks after the game. We got several options. Looks like they're going cover one. And I went the wrong way on this one. Dang it. I'll throw that one away. That was all my fault. I hit the wrong guy. Dang it. So that makes it what? 3rd and 5? I'm going to put my backup quarterback in there. We're going to run basic option. Right now our passing game's just kind of hurting a little bit. So let's see if we can pick up a first down here. I just done a basic sub package. That was a good decision. Get a first down with Burks. I can keep him in there. And we can do all of our passing from over here with Rhodes if we wanted to. Let me see what I got from here. I want to go back to Denard. Let's go wide receiver. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll put him back in there. I want to pass. I'm going to go wide receiver under. Zone nickel. This will be a very simple read here. Let's go to the halfback. Get about 8 yards with Smith. And like I said, what I can do, we may get more passing out of this or more running out of this one. So I'm going to do the back at quarterback here. Let's do QB choice with Burks. And dang it, they go 4-3. I'm going to hand it off. Just nowhere to go. Good defense. Nothing. I'm going to put Rhodes back in there. 3rd and 2. Let's go back to screen again. And to go back to man. This is be very interesting. Cover one. Get a first down there with McCoy. Just enough. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to stay here. And we're going to go halfback dive. Let's see if we can get something up the middle. I could run clock if I wanted to, but let's just go ahead and call it a play. Good little gap on the right side. 2nd and 4. He's about to pass out, or Smith is. What do we have? Let's go angle. I'm kind of hoping they go zone. I'd like to hit that backside pitch. I'm going to get a touchdown there. Next time I'll actually throw some more curls in there. I like hitting the curls. Last time we called hit the curl, though, he dropped it. But either way, good catch by Denard. That corner is just not very good. None of their corners are any good. And that should seal the deal. We're up 27-9. That's 18 points there. We'll go up 19. At this point, I don't think it matters if we go for 1 or 2. I don't think Washington's offense is good enough to go right down the field and score on us a few more times. They're the worst team in our conference, apparently. Outside, I guess Washington State's another bad one. Just a bad season for the state of Washington in this game, not in real life. The Washington Huskies are really good. The Cougars are really good. They're just making one last swan song in the Pac-12 before it gets all broken up, which is goofy. Don't get me started. Ooh, and I just got destroyed. Oh, wow, that's 6 points. And I got picked by the ref. I swear. Make that a flag. Come on, flag. And just like that, they got their touchdown back. And what happened is, it's right down the middle of the field. I'm starting to wonder, that didn't help. I just got destroyed. Great play there. It is what it is. I would run up the middle more on special teams, on kickoff return, if I got results like that. They're going to kick the extra point. They're going to go down 12. Now what we'll do is run some clock. I think it's just safe. I mean, we got to win. That's all that really matters at this point. They will go onside, so we're going to do this.
The onside kick seems to be the only option here. Here's the onside.
I just want that ball to get out of the way, let it go out of bounds. Good deal. Going to get an extra 15 yards.
100% of the time.
So we're going to get it way on the 35. I'm going to do another basic halfback dive. Keeping their really good outside linebackers off the field, I think, has really helped.
keep it on the ground.
Just know where to go there, pick up a few.
Brings him down, and they continue to pound it out on the ground.
Tick, tick, tick. Continue to milk
He's
that
not
clock.
feeling all that great. So watch this. I'm going to go 4 wide, QB choice, but watch him go 4-3. Told you. I knew they was going to do it. I just knew it. But we're going to run some clock and then figure out what to do on 3rd down. I probably need to throw it, to be honest. Actually, I think I may do that. Because I don't like this look. I probably could get up the gut a little bit there, but let's just go ahead and just call a timeout.
Arizona takes a timeout.
I think that's a good idea. I'm going to go here. We're going to do another little out route with Denard if they go man. So they're going to go man. I think this is a wise decision, unless the throw is really bad.
The Wildcats.
Do something like this.
He's looking. He's going left. He makes it.
I had to throw that one kind of early, but great catch by Denard.
Timeout.
We'll go. I'm going to do QB choice. Watch him go 4-3. Oh, they finally go down. Good. I can hand it off.
6-yard line.
We can run more clock. Oh, the clock is stopped. Did they call the timeout? They must have.
In the gun.
Do something like this.
Webb
I tried to do a stiff arm. Couldn't get the ball switched over in time. 1st down there. We'll go offensive line. We'll do off tackle. I'm going to flip it.
1st and 10. Ball on the 41-yard
Now they got their impact linebacker on that side.
the Wildcats.
He got picked up, though. Good deal.
Again with a
We'll just run to
carry.
the outside, kind of get a stiff arm. Going to get out of bounds, unfortunately, but we got the first. That's all that matters.
Gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good
So Rhodes and Denard are really feeling it, like he really wants me to throw the ball. I can do that. Let's do something. Yeah, let's just do stick. Oh, they're going man again. They're just asking
This is the 5th play
for me to go to
for
Denard.
drive.
They may go cover 1 here,
They line up in the shotgun.
or covers. Yeah, they're going cover
Back to
1.
throw. Throws it to the outside.
Yeah, just another. It's just too easy. Too easy of a mismatch
He's gonna take
to
it.
exploit.
Touchdown.
You go back and look, and you saw this in the previous video, but you go back and look how bad their secondary is. Look at their corners. You got an 82, 74, 74, 74. That's why I went spread all day. Their free safety, 78. Strong safety, 78. But you look at their linebackers, especially look at this, 87 or 86, 84, 90. I'm trying to keep these guys off the field, and thankfully I've done that successfully, I feel like. So a minute and a half to go, 34-16. We'll get an extra point. So in the next game, we may go up against a really good secondary. I think it's US. I think finally we're going to play USC. I think that's the game that's coming up. We'll check it here at the end of this video, or the game. Tyrone Willingham not liking that. I wonder what he's doing. I guess he ain't doing much of anything anymore. Just couldn't get anything going at Washington. Couldn't really get anything going at Notre Dame. It just never worked out long term. The extra point there.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with less than 2 to go in the 4th quarter.
So Denard's got, what, 3 touchdowns today? All 8 basic out routes. I wanted to do some more curls, but he dropped that one. It kind of spooked me from doing it again.
Kicks it off.
Those out routes can be very effective if the throw is good, among other things. The curls and the little 2-step slants are more fun to throw to if you can pull it off.
They'll get the ball here at the 25.
I may try to do some of that in my next Dynasty or something, maybe next year, who knows.
They're really struggling now as this crowd
Just depends on what the
is
roster looks like.
absolutely
We'll
insane.
act accordingly.
Drops back to pass. Steps up. Short draw. Palmer brings
I tried to
him
get a
down.
sack. I was close. 2nd and 7.
And it looks like
And they're going to go no huddle. Are they going to call something goofy?
They keep it on the ground with a 10.
Nowhere to go there.
Brought down.
And a
Defense
flag.
looked like it jumped.
Somebody may have been offsides. Yep. One of our guys was offside somewhere. 2nd and 2. He just didn't get over the line in time.
That time.
We're going to do a zone blitz from our nickel.
And 2nd down and 2 to go.
This time give
Ball on
him
the 33-yard
a
line.
chance to get a sack. I'm going to occupy the tackle.
Washington lines up with 3 receivers. Carter set to go to the air.
Almost got the sack. Intercept that. overshot it. That probably was interference. That was close. 3rd and 2.
I don't know too many
Ooh.
7-foot guys play football, so
I mean,
maybe
I
you
could.
should aim
Let's do this
lower the next
cover.
time.
Oh, I thought I had it. Let's do the cover 6. 3rd and 2. They may just run the ball. So this may be a wasted opportunity here.
The Husky come out in the shotgun.
And they're going to just run the ball. That's smart. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
So he picked up a few on that.
Now they're going to call something goofy again. Another hurry up.
On that run. Really a nice read.
Washington comes to the line.
Right up the gut. Too easy. Going to get 9 yards. They're going to do the same thing. I got to call a timeout just to avoid the goofiness. 2nd and inches. We'll do cover 3 or cover 2. Man. Do something like this.
Washington goes with the ace set here.
Play action. Oh, I thought I had a chance to get him there. That's a really big receiver. You know, that Deloach isn't very big. 1st and 10, and here they come. They're going to call another, who knows, what.
The Huskies come out in the ace formation.
Get a tackle.
The true freshman has it.
So our corners are making good tackles in the open field.
For a pickup of 3.
Just a lot of this hurry up for no reason at all. Play action again. Look at that wheel route. Overshot it just barely. 3rd and 7.
When he misses, it's usually high. And that's something
My defensive tackles are just really hurting at the moment. Let's do this weird cover 3. Where's it at? Crash 3.
So another 3rd down upcoming for the
From 3-3-5. I'm going to occupy this tackle. Let my blitzers come through. Let's just see how this freshman handles it. Not very well. That makes it what? 4th and 7. We can do Clough from here. Would love to get a stop and just get the ball back and take a knee and end this thing officially. Can I get it from this side? It's usually harder to get a sack from this guy because they always come in to protect really well. Oh, good throw. 1st down. Got it off in time. Just not enough pressure. And here they come with the more no huddle nonsense. Basic run. Going to get 8 yards there. I got to call another timeout because they'll just do the same thing.
The Wildcats.
And let's do a zone blitz here.
3rd and final timeout. On the 11 going in.
I'm trying to avoid giving up another goofy touchdown because of the no huddle thing that we can't stop. All day to throw. Oh, somehow he caught that. I don't know how. That should have been a pick. That was so close. Look at this.
He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
It bounced off of him. Oh, geez. 4. Ooh, the clock is. I mean, I can't stop it. So they're going to get this play off in time, aren't they? Dang it, too easy. I hate that. It's going to end like that. That's dumb. But we couldn't stop it, and so I guess that's on me for not being able to get a stop on that drive. So they're going to kick an extra point. They're going to do another onside kick.
And he hits the PAT. So we're down to just
I feel like our defense has played really well overall. One of those touchdowns is a kickoff return. Another touchdown is off that hurry up at the very end. Just get down with pairs. And we'll take a knee and end this thing officially. All it will take is one snap. And there it is. Great win, 35-23. Paul Rhodes had a really good game. Denard had a really good game. I thought the game plan was solid. It doesn't really. I honestly think it doesn't really matter what offense you like to run. You still need to pay attention to where the weaknesses are at on the defense and exploit those if you can. 242 to our 422. We ran the ball well, 157 yards. We threw the ball 265 yards off 26 attempts. We sacked him 4 times. We didn't get sacked once. 3rd down, we had a lot more of those situations. In the second half, 4 for 5, 80%. We'll take that. Keep on going. We had the one turnover. It was the fumble That was like the only drive where we didn't score a touchdown, I don't think, if I'm not mistaken. The rest of this is just ho-hum. Let's go to individual stats. So 20 of 26, 265. Rhodes ended up with 5 touchdowns on the day. I just now realized that. And it didn't feel like it. I mean, I remember like 3 of them. I don't remember the other 2. But it's good to see that number go up. So his touchdown to interception ratio was what? 22-1, which is insane. So we've done a whole lot better job with our passing attack, getting him, in good, comfortable situations compared to last year where it was much worse. But running the ball, long bonds, led in yards. So touchdowns, not a single one. All of our touchdowns came through the passing game. Receiving, Denard, he had 3 touchdowns. McCoy had a touchdown. Thomas had a touchdown. Yes, this was the screen. This was that play action. And all these were those little out routes to the other side. All of them worked really well. Defensively, Palmer led in tackles with 7. Tackles for loss, Long had a couple and Vickers had a couple, but they treat in this game those sacks as tackles for loss as well. As you can see with Long with 2 and Vickers for 2. And there were no interceptions. Make sure you check out my website, playbookgamer.com. I got a bunch of good stuff here, including my shop, where I got everything broken down in various categories, like my ebooks in PDF format. I have videos. Of course, those are my courses. And then I got various services, like a private coaching video, coaching sessions if you want to do like a one-on-one chat with me. I got a bunch of memory card options if you need roster files and draft classes if you are a PlayStation 2 console gamer. I also got all this broken down by game as well. And don't forget to check out the Vault. This is my Google Drive folder where I have thousands and thousands of files pertaining to a lot of my gaming stuff, along with my humongous Real Football Playbook collection, which I absolutely love. That's just a great way to learn more about the game. So make sure you check all this out. I got links scattered throughout. Even better news, we picked up our second commitment in Kevin Brown, the big defensive end. Really excited about this kid. He probably won't play much next year because we got a lot of bodies ahead of him, but he'll be good for depth, and we can redshirt him and get him ready for a couple seasons down the road. But it's good to build some depth on your defensive line. So let's go out of here. Let's check out the weekly top 25. Let's go weekly top 25. We beat Washington, then Tennessee over Kentucky, Florida won, Miami won as well. Then you got Florida State, Oklahoma, USC, Texas over Kansas. Then we got Wisconsin, Oregon over Cal, Oregon State won. Then you got Penn State over Michigan in a really big Big Ten matchup. Then you have Notre Dame winning. Ole Miss over Auburn. That looks to be an upset of some sort. Then you got Houston over UAB, Illinois over Ohio State, and then Virginia over Georgia Tech. Let's check out Sports Illustrated. So before that, actually, let's go to in-season recruiting. We are done. We picked up our 2 big commitments. Tight end, big 5-star kid. Really excited to unleash him down the road. Then we got defensive end Kevin Brown. So let's go to Sports Illustrated. Let's check out some things. Bowl rankings, us in Arizona, but of course there's USC right there with Texas and West Virginia. You go to Heisman Watch. Rhett Bomar, Oklahoma. Then you got the Pitt running back and Colt McCoy. Then you got the quarterback from Michigan and a wide receiver from Illinois putting us some good numbers. Good for him. Good looking uniforms, by the way. Awards finalists, we are only up for 1 award. We'll go to it, and that is the Best Offensive Lineman Award. And Wacoles is in the 4th spot. He probably would have got up there more if we would have ran the ball more today, but we made the wise decision of just spreading things out a little bit more. But either way, it's really cool to see him there. Otherwise, we're not up for anything else except maybe the Coach Award. We're not even in the, we're 7th. We still may sneak up into the top 3. Who knows? Bowl projections, as of now, they probably have us playing for the national title game, and they do. Again, this is the dream matchup because we played Oklahoma the last 2 bowl games. It's only fitting we play them for a 3rd time. I hope that happens. Let's go to Players of the Week nationally. Select that. Tyler Gronk. Everybody remembers him in our Hawaii Dynasty from about a year or so ago. He's putting up some run and shoot numbers, apparently. 7 touchdowns and a bunch of yards. And it looks like an outside linebacker from Central Michigan had a good game. Conference standings. We'll select that. And here it is. Us and USC. Let's check out our team info screen. No injuries. We got on the offensive side Rhodes. Again, 20 touchdowns and only 1 interception. Long Bonds is still leading in yards. Looks like Denard is leading in everything on the receiving front and on the defensive side. Palmer, Long, and Lopez is still leading in interceptions, and he don't even play that often. Let's go ahead and check out USC because we know this is our next game. No injuries. Their quarterback, Mark Sanchez, hasn't thrown a single pick all season. Hopefully we can change that. They're, I don't know, Brown. I'm trying to think who that may be. That may be a created prospect or something. Who knows? But he's averaging over 100 yards a game. Patrick Turner was a Tennessee player, committed to USC. He looks like he's their best receiver. Defensive leaders, just a bunch of random dudes kind of doing their thing there. So let's go check out that matchup as a whole. Let's go to play week. We'll go here. And this is the big matchup, number 3 versus number 2. They got more talent than we do. Overall, they've been recruiting very well. Looks like their offense is just okay, nothing great. But look at this defense. You really can't do any better. They're leading pretty much the country in total defense, rush defense, pass defense. Their turnover differential is pretty good as well. But guess what? Our defense isn't too shabby either. We are right there with them in terms of the overalls and such. But we got a little bit better offense than they do up to this point. Something has got to give. So let's go check out their roster a little bit and do some scouting. Let's go over to rosters. We'll go to depth chart. And we'll head over to USC. We'll go over here and let's see what we are dealing with. So starting quarterback, impact player, Mark Sanchez, pocket passer. We know what to expect there. At least they don't have an impact halfback. That's going to be helpful, but they got some good studs here. So Blake Brown is their go-to guy. He's the one averaging over 100 yards a game. He's not very strong, but he's very quick. He's a speedster, little scat back. Got some size to him, though. Fullback, thank the Lord they don't have an impact fullback. I'm tired of seeing impact fullbacks and trying to defend them. Wide receiver, Patrick Turner, impact receiver. So that tells me they're going to throw quite a bit in that game, you would think. Really no different than us, just in terms of where their impact players lie. But look at this, 96, 92, 84. Then it's a bit of a drop-off after that. And they got arguably the best tight end in the country. Dale Thompson, 97 overall, 82 speed. His backup ain't too bad either. Offensive line, 87. Left guard, maybe the best in the country, and 99 overall. They got a 97 center, a 90 right guard, and a 97 right tackle. Gee whiz, this is the best offensive line I'm pretty sure we faced all season. Like, their weakness is their left tackle at 87. Just think about that. Just an incredible offensive line. If I had that line, I'd be running a whole lot. We'll see if they take advantage of that. Defense. They run a 4-3. They got a redshirt freshman playing right there. 78 overall, and then 99 on the other end. Again, just another incredible defensive end we got to go up against. A 99 overall defensive tackle, 88 behind him. They got a back, let's see, 85 at left outside linebacker. Their backup middle linebacker is the impact guy. He'll get on the field eventually. They'll find a way to put him out there. But 89 for the starter and 78 for the right outside linebacker. So their weakness, well, I guess this guy's kind of maybe their weakness. Either way, I'll remember that. Corner, a whole lot better corner group than what Washington had. 89, 84, and 82, and then 78. They got a pretty good free safety, 89 overall, 88 speed, and they got one of the best strong safeties in the country at 96 overall. So their weakness on defense, I guess, is this kid right here, and they got a defensive end that's just okay. So we will probably do more basic running, do basic slams and reads and tosses, hopefully against the left end and this guy right here. So it's on either side. The left end's going to be on one end and the right outside linebacker on the other side. So we'll be able to run on both sides. Unfortunately, they got 99 overall guys everywhere else. So it's going to be a really tough uphill battle to go up against that. But, hey, we beat them 3 straight years. I see no reason why we can't do the same in our next one. But they got an amazing kicker, 91 overall, and they got an okay punter at 78 overall. So that's what we're dealing with. We're going up against a behemoth of a team. They're destined to try to win the whole thing this year, but so are we. Hopefully we can pull off the big win against such a very talented group. Look at all this. 99, 99, 99, 97, 97, 97. You go through all this compared to what we have. If I can go to it really quick. I'm just curious, having looked at this since the beginning of the season. 95, 92. So we're doing better on that front. Just not as good as what we're about to go up against USC. But I can't wait, and I know you can't either. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.